Welcome, Steeler Nation, back to the Steeler Wade Show. My name is Jake Wade. I'm coming to you from Southwest Michigan, where it's hot. Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot. It's one of those very rare occasions. The microphone. That's where all the problems lie. It's one of those rare occasions where you can wear a jersey without a t-shirt underneath. It only happens less than a handful of times each year. Thank you, folks, for your time checking me out. This is all new right now, so using an old phone that I had. My bride and I, press like if you would. My bride and I found this. I found this phone, and we went through old videos, saw old dogs when they're young, and different things, wonderful things on this phone. And I am using it because it seems to stem that a lot of my problems were from my phone that I don't feel like replacing yet. So, oh shit. Well, I kind of had a timer going on. The timer was like 5 something. In the background, you might hear a little bit of music. So like now I can like get all illegal on this shit, yo. I don't give up, you know. So if you hear something, I don't know about that rest in peace shit, or prayer, but Jack Russell from Great White passed away a couple weeks ago, and he was super kick-ass. So you hear him in the background. Saw them in concert with my buddy Benny Roll. He wasn't singing for him at that time, but it was still reminded me of a lot of great times. Folks, everybody's talking about the exact same thing. That's what I always moan and complain about. Like, whoa, now, tonight the 53 roster was made. Things are happening. Who they are. There's so many things that can be talked about right now. And I just like, not, like, the one thing that came across to me in this, especially the latter part of the preseason, even in the practices that I did get to see them doing through, on-field shit from Steelers Now or DK Sports, was I never realized like how big Cordarrelle Patterson is. Like, he is a beast. When I was trying to get my podcast back on track, say a month or 5 weeks ago, I remember getting some great ideas from one of my shows that I really like is Steel Curtain Network's Pump Your Brakes. Big G had said something to the effect of, they're talking about this Cordarrelle Patterson position being called the Joker, and he went into the line of thinking that what the Joker was a trifecta of positions that could be played. What he thought it was running back, wide receiver, and pitcher, and that was just like crazy to me, because if you've seen some of the BS podcasts that I've done it lately, with my microphone all bad, one of the ones that I tried to do was my excitement about this diamond formation that could be used this next season. I mean, I pity the fool that listened to that whole podcast. But it was an excitement that I had about that. And then I hear this about that possibility, and that was early in the offseason. I'm thinking about this, thing with Justin Fields. Whatever, and I had dived into it a little bit deeper. I learned that maybe Big G needs to spend some time in the corner, because the Joker position that was explained as far as the Atlanta Falcons went is that, he could do things in the effect of like a wide receiver, a running back. I believe tight end was mentioned, but the thing that was the trick on it was the guard. The one thing that has really came across to me lately, I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but that motherfucker is big, dude. He is big. Big. I mean, when I heard that the Joker position described like that, Come on, man. It's got to be a little bit exciting to people to imagine. I'm a fan of Jones on the right. I'm a fan of Jones on the right. But imagine Jones on the right. Washington kicked back a little bit behind him. And then he's a beast. Patterson is a big guy. Yeah. He is big. And that's been one of the things that has been really fun. I've been waiting to see him come onto the field. And I'm not like I'm in love or anything like that, but he struck me. I'm like, a little bit. And that was before the touchdown run. When I was seeing other things going on with this game, I was just like, he is so big. So big. No more music for you. I hope you enjoy the next life, Jack Russell, whatever it is. So stop what you're doing. Get down upon your knees. I have a message for you that you got to believe. Steeler Nation, we are getting ready. Okay, here's my time shit. I'm going to cut it off. I was last year. Because I went into thinking that draft that we had was one of the nicest drafts I had ever seen. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I might have been smoking that hopium. That is, if Alan Saunders is the one that did it, I'm giving it to him. His props, that's where I got it from, because I was one of those guys. You know what I mean? Like, Shazam. Everything seemed to be working so well. And now, I already told myself, did you know that I believe I got this correct? Don't ever press like if you would. Subscribe. Something. That the AFC North teams went 1-for-11 this preseason. That means there's going to be some hard-hitting motherfuckers. They're going to be hard-hitting. Folks, thank you for your time. If you made it this long, I just want to say thank you to the people that have reached out to me, concerned about the delay, my absence, and from the different podcasters out there and my fans that were out there, I just really do appreciate everything. I'm looking forward to a great season. And if this video happens to work, this is what I'm going to send. I'm sending it, like the narrator of the story says, when in fact, Steeler Wade should not have sent it. I'm going to probably send it, and we'll see what goes on. I love you, Steeler Nation, even the dumbasses. And you are a lot out there, and you know who I'm talking to. If you don't, that's you. AMS, Steeler Nation.